When did you realize you lost the love of your life to someone you considered a close friend? They say when you see her, you'll know. For me, it was first period when I walked into my new school. I'd transferred mid-year because my dad got relocated for work. Walking into a new school halfway through junior year is social suicide, but I didn't have a choice. American history. I opened the door and every head turned to look at the new kid, except one. She was in the third row, dark hair pulled back, focused on her notebook. The teacher, Mr. Tinkers, said, "Class, this is Nate. Nate, find a seat." The only empty desk was next to her. I sat down. She looked up, smiled. Time actually slowed down. Not in a cheesy movie way, in a "this is the moment your life changes" way. "I'm Carly," she whispered. "Nate," I managed. "I know. Mr. Tinkers just said that." She was smiling, teasing already. After class, she waited for me. "You look lost." "I am lost. Lucky for you, I know where everything is." I showed her my schedule. She had the same lunch period. "Cool, you can sit with me and my friends." That's how it started. Lunch that first day, Carly introduced me to her friends. Normal kids. Not the popular crowd, not the outcasts, just people. But the one who stood out was Vaughn, football team captain, but not the stereotypical jock. He was actually funny, charismatic. "You're the new kid, Nate, right?" He extended his hand. "Yeah, I'm Vaughn." Carly said, "You're cool." That's high praise. She hates most people. Carly rolled her eyes. "I don't hate people, I'm just selective." Over the next few weeks, Carly and I got close. Really close. It started when she saw me watching Happy Gilmore on my phone during study hall. "No way. You like Adam Sandler movies?" she whispered. "Love them." Unironically, her face lit up. Finally, someone who gets it. That became our thing. We'd quote Billy Madison in the hallways, reference The Wedding Singer during boring classes. She told me her comfort movie was 50 First Dates. Mine was The Waterboy. We'd argue about whether Grown Ups was underrated or just bad. "It's bad," she'd say. "It's fun bad," I'd argue. Every conversation made me more certain. She wasn't just pretty, she was everything. Smart, funny, genuine. I was falling for her hard. Vaughn noticed. One day after lunch, he pulled me aside. "So, you and Carly, what about us? You like her? Don't even try to deny it." I hesitated. "Yeah, I do." He grinned. "Then ask her out, bro. What are you waiting for? You think she'd say yes?" "Dude, she talks about you constantly. Trust me, she's into you." I started planning it. How I'd ask her, what I'd say, maybe reference one of our movies, make it special. Vaughn kept encouraging me. "Friday. Do it Friday, after school." I decided he was right. Friday. I'd tell her how I felt. I bought her favorite candy bar, the kind she always got from the vending machine, Reese's. Friday after school, I walked toward her locker, candy bar in hand, heart pounding, turned the corner, and there she was, pressed against the lockers, Vaughn's hands on her waist, her fingers in his hair, kissing, not a quick kiss, a real one. I dropped the candy bar. They didn't notice. They looked comfortable, like this wasn't the first time. I turned and left before they could see me, got in my car, drove home, sat in my driveway staring at nothing. My phone buzzed. "Carly, study session still on?" I typed back, "Can't, sorry." She responded, "Everything okay?" I didn't answer. Monday at school, I sat in the back of history. Carly turned around, confused, mouthed, "What's wrong?" I shook my head. After class, she followed me. "Nate, what's going on? Are you with Vaughn?" Her face told me everything. "I saw you, Friday, at your locker." She went pale. "Nate, it's fine. You don't owe me an explanation." I walked away. A week went by. I avoided them both. Then Vaughn cornered me in the parking lot. "Carly told me you saw us." I didn't say anything. "Look, man, it just happened." "When?" "Last week. Thursday. The day before he told me Friday was perfect. You told me I liked her. After lunch that day. Remember?" He shifted. "Yeah, so you kissed her that night, then told me the next day to ask her out." He shrugged. "I didn't know it was going to happen. It just did." "But you knew it had happened. Friday morning, when you told me to do it Friday after school." "Yeah, but you never did anything about it before that I did." "Because you kept telling me to wait, and I made my move." "Sorry, bro. You snooze, you lose." He wasn't even sorry. "She was never yours to lose, man." He walked away. I stood there in the parking lot, watched him get in his truck. I stopped talking to both of them after that. Watched from a distance as they became the official couple. Everyone thought they were perfect together. I graduated, moved away for college, tried to forget, but I never did. She became the one that got away. Vaughn ended up getting her pregnant senior year, married her, left her, then got arrested for fraud. They say the one that got away haunts you forever. They're wrong. The one that got away teaches you that sometimes the best thing that never happened to you is exactly that, nothing.